I'm Adrian Ghobrial. This week on City News, we've been sharing with you stories from schools across the city facing cuts to the number of teachers during the pandemic. Well, tonight we have an update to our City News exclusive. The Toronto Catholic District School Board are at least temporarily delaying the controversial move.
You do not put money above my child's health. I'm sorry, you don't. And that's what they're doing.
Sylvia Doval's son attends St. Francis Xavier Catholic School in North York.
I was told every single grade in the school would be affected.
This week, a City News exclusive has uncovered that schools across Toronto are currently facing reorganization by their boards, meaning teachers are being moved out and class sizes are increasing due to lower than expected enrollment. The move has sparked protests by families who believe this shouldn't be happening as schools try and stay safe and open during the pandemic. All week, concerned parents and students from across the city have been reaching out to City News.
These young children are suffering because of money. They're being looked at like numbers on a spreadsheet, and I cannot stand for that.
The Toronto Catholic Board has been unable to release just how many schools could be impacted. However, City News has learned of at least 11 schools in the board which are facing cuts to teachers. They include St. Pius in Bloor West, St. Conrad in Downsview, St. Helens in the Junction, St. Joseph in Leslieville, St. Bridget near the Danforth, St. Nicholas of Bari off Caledonia, St. Francis Xavier in North York. In Etobicoke, St. Elizabeth, Father Sarah, Joseph Cardinal Slipia, and St. Gregory's could all lose staff.
The maxing of class sizes, or trying to make them as big as they can make them, is absolutely against everything that we're getting from health officials, science advisory boards for the province.
The board has said the moves are to conform with the Ministry of Education's mandated class size minimums. We asked Ontario's Minister of Education if he'd consider pausing the minimums for the pandemic. He didn't answer the question.
We've been very clear, which is why for the second year in a row during COVID-19, we've provided over $380 million to school boards to ensure we can deliver on the distancing that is recommended by public health.
The Catholic school reorganizations had been planned for this Monday, but City News has learned they've been delayed until at least October 12th. One principal telling me that the board is now working to minimize the reorganization of teachers and students.
This is not the time to be dismantling classrooms and increasing class size. It isn't.
To ensure their voices continue to be heard, families tell me that they're organizing and they're planning to protest at Queen's Park as early as this weekend. It's a story we'll continue to keep an eye on. I'm Adrian Ghobrial for City News.